Well, we're starting in Burundi, where voting is underway amid rising tensions in parts of the country. Last night, ahead of the voting, 2 people were shot dead in the capital, Bujumbura, a hotspot for recent protests against President Pierre Nkurunziza's third-term bid. Nkurunziza is expected to easily win a third consecutive term in the absence of a strong opposition. The main opposition parties have called for a poll boycott.
After a night of gunfire and explosions, polling stations opened here as early as 6 a.m. and in some places 6:30 a.m. And since then, voters have been trickling into the polling stations. There are 11,500 polling stations, and Burundi has 3.8 million registered voters. The Electoral Commission says they expect at least 74% turnout. They say that would be good for a country that is faced by an opposition boycott of this particular election. On the streets, tension is high, shops are closed, security is very tight. We've seen a lot of police officers, military presence, and the people we speak to say, some of them say they will be coming out to vote, others are not quite sure if they should. What we have also noticed is that a lot of people, once they complete voting, they're cleaning the indelible ink out of their hands. We do not understand why, but there is this climate of fear, and so some people be fearing that when they go back to their neighborhoods, it may bring problems. The opposition has called for a boycott of the election. They have called it a sham, but the ballot paper has 8 presidential candidates. When we spoke to one of the members of the opposition, he said these people are just puppets for the president, Pierre Nkurunziza, who will be running for a third term. That third term has brought protests, it has brought controversy, with the opposition, members of the international community, saying that a third term bid for President Pierre Nkurunziza is unconstitutional. He, however, says he has the strength of a constitutional court ruling, which allows him to go for this term, which he says is his final term. We will keep you updated from Burundi on what next for Burundi after the elections. Sessions will close at exactly 7 p.m. and from there, they will begin counting of the ballots. The winner of these presidential elections will be known in about 2 days, and he will be sworn in on the 26th of August. Sarah Kimani, SABC News in Bujumbura, Burundi.